Honestly, at this point, we might just be queen charging and using our heroes to get the whole base. Here we go. Alright, Mask coming in with this first hit. He is going to be coming in with some queen charge LaLo. Queen charge LaLo. You're not going to see this coming in for me today, let's be honest. But hey, I'm still pretty excited for this. Repping the new Strut clan, you love to see it. Alright, queen charge is going to be coming in from that 1 o'clock section on this base. 2 multis and 1 single in the core. Really interesting base. So we obviously saw Choco earlier in the week. He was rolling with Sui LaLo, and against these style of bases he was having a little bit of an issue. So let's see if Queen Charge LaLo fares any better against these kind of style of bases. So we're going to be starting off really early lure here on the CC. We've got that poison down, of course, and the headhunter in to help us get through the enemy king. We do just need to be careful because he can do, even with the headhunter down, quite a bit of damage. But so far, so good here for Mask. Not having to use a rage spell so far is always helpful. He always has that new queen skin, which I don't know if I'm a fan of. Let me know in the chat if you guys are a big fan of that. But here we go. Queen is going to be walking over. Obviously looking to maybe pick up the Eagle Artillery with her. We still have 3 super wall breakers, so we can certainly push her quite far through into the base. King now going to come down. I just noticed we have the Grand Warden alongside our queen here. Log Launcher going to be rolling through all 3 of those Inferno Towers, which is really nice. Alright, Rage Spell does go down. It's super late there, but luckily down just in enough time to keep that queen going. Log Launcher should open up this wall in perfect. Ah, that's perfect. Look at that. Plenty time. And now that queen can push all the way through into the core. The Grand Warden kind of abandoning everything here. We drop the Grand Warden ability. Not too sure about that play right there. Pushing off to this right hand side of the base. We're going to get, wow, those loons in the core. OP pulls a couple of Seeking Air Mines trying to protect the queen here. Remember, we do still have that Town Hall up on the back end, and we do not have the Eternal Tome ability to protect our balloons. Still pushing on through. Honestly, at this point, we might just be queen charging and using our heroes to get the whole base. No, we are going to be doing a LaLo. Honestly, I didn't even think he was going to need his LaLo at this point. He probably could have swagged it. He has so many spells left. This is absolutely crushed. His Log Launcher got so much value through the core of this base. This is, wow, this is a hella start here for Mask. He completely obliterates this base. Swags nearly every single spell. Jeez. Alright, Mask coming in. Oh, another one of these bases. So we definitely saw this earlier in the week on Tuesday when we had Chaos coming on through. No, Chaos. Chaos, you were in the stream, were you? We had Choco coming on through. Now, these bases are really toxic. They're really, really tough to get value on because everything is so incredibly spread out. Really, really spread out, so it's tough. No, Lady B, he says he doesn't like voicing because he always does worse on his hits when he voices. So you've just got the joy of listening to my awful accent for the full 1 and a bit hours. Okay, so Mask going to be coming through with his queen charge into the Town Hall compartment. Already having dealt with the king is a nice start here. A couple of Cocoloons going on through. Looked like those Cocoloons did pick up a couple of things, I think. Oh, another rage having to be thrown down. This is his second rage in the attack already. Those double ground expos locking onto the queen this early on is always super difficult to get through. It's such a baited Town Hall entry. It's super tough to get this queen to go all the way through. A couple of archers going to be tidying up there at the 1 o'clock section. Beautiful invisibility spell. That is a really nice invis coming on through. Protects his healers as he continues into this base. Super wall breaker going to be getting through, giving this queen now access into this 3 o'clock compartment. Our king with a couple of headhunters pushing on through, dealing with these last couple of heroes. Our king here hopefully should be able to push into the single compartment up at that 11 o'clock section. Queen, if you walk again here, I swear we're gonna have a fallout. Okay, so Queen is now going to have to deal with the CC troops. Early poison should help us get through the majority. King unfortunately getting stalled up there by that tornado trap, but hopefully should be able to clear up enough of the base that the Queen should now go where Mask wants her to. King's going to eventually get taken down right there. Giant Bomb's going to deal with all those barbs. Queen is still sitting in this town hall area. Flameflinger, all the meanwhile, I didn't even realize, has completely obliterated the 6 o'clock section of the base. Oh, single target Inferno unfortunately locks onto his Queen, so he does have to let her go to auto ability. But luckily that is enough to get her through the Eagle and through that single target Inferno. Now going to be LaLoing in from this left-hand side of the base. We've got those loons pushing on through, raging them into the core of this base, freezing up the Inferno and this Wiz Tower here on the back end. Just trying to get as much value from his balloons as possible. Still has the RC ability to go as well. Yeah, this is crushed. Mask coming in with yet another triple. Swagging the RC ability there on the back end. Completely wiping out this base. It was a really slow start. That Queen seemed to sit in that town hall area for quite a while. But once she got going, that's a really nice triple coming in. Alright, here we go. A Mask coming in again. Oh, these bases are really interesting. Get a lot of very similar style bases. I can only assume he's going to go ahead here and Queen charge into the town hall. Maybe use his King to snag the RC in one of the scatters with the Queen and the other scatter. But let's see. I'm no expert. I'm just 4 for 4 in Legends right now. Alright. Baby Dragon going to be coming in just to start a little bit of a funnel. Queen charging into the enemy Queen and scatter compartment. Interesting call, okay. Gets that super wall breaker in. That will give us access. Flameflinger going to be coming down just to help with funneling this 9 o'clock section just a little bit. Tesla is going to pop right there. Is that going to screw our funneling a little bit? We need this Queen to turn and go back in. She does. Perfect. Okay. Will need to rage this Queen again. Will need to rage. Oh, a little bit late there on the rage, but luckily we do just get it down in time. We lose our Unicorn, but that's not the end of the world. That Flameflinger, super, super slow, but it is making progress through this 9 o'clock compartment. So I can only guess that Mask is going to be using his King here to snag the Town Hall. Poison's going to go down there for the Archers, Headhunters, and Hound. That seems to be a really common CC right now. Seeing that a lot here in Legends, just trying to stall up players as much as possible by the looks of things. Flameflinger still going, taking a lot of time here, dropping in a couple of Archers, a couple of minions there just to help take down some of these pups so our Queen can push through the base just a little bit quicker. Wow, that Flameflinger is going to open up all of those center compartments, and I'm not sure if that's of benefit here, because Mask might actually be wanting his Queen to kind of stick on a solid path. King's now going to be coming in for that Town Hall. We have the Eagle shots raining down on our Queen, raging up through both of these single target Infernos. Well, need to be careful. This single one is going to heat up, but not enough to take down our Queen. Our King still going strong. We're going to freeze. Nice freeze coming in right there. Everything up. Drops that Queen ability. That's going to take down all 3 of the singles the Queen grabs in the core. Pretty OP. That sweeper blowing those healers away, though, sadly means that Queen is going to end up going down. The RC did have to come in to help support the King and secure that Town Hall. Our Queen, sadly, no longer is alive. The RC is going to have to go to ability right there. It gets popped off, grabs a few of those defenses here in the back end, and now we've got this LaLo working through. We will need to freeze or tome as we push in towards the... There it is. Finally, that Eternal Tome going to be coming down. Time is going to be against us here, so we do need to be careful. We have 1 free spell left. We can use it on the Wizard Tower, or we can use it on the enemy King. It's all going to come down to time. 13 seconds. Is this going to be enough? I think he's going to time fail here. He does have some cleanup pushing up through from that 12 o'clock section, but with only a couple of balloons left, just taking maybe a little too much time there with the Queen charge. It's going to end up a 93% time fail. Really nice attempt though. Completely crushed the base, but sadly just running out of time there on the back end of this one. Okay, so up back to our resident expert. We have Mask, who is already in. Jesus, this man is not hanging about. Finding another box base, coming in with that queen charge into this bottom section of the base, raging up our queen. King's now going to be pushing up towards that 3 o'clock compartment. Coming in against, who's this? Clous. Alright, here we go. Mask versus Clous. Took me a little second there to realize who it was. But we have Mask versus Clous from Queen Walkers. Alright, poison unfortunately is going to wear off right as that lava hound pops, so our queen is now going to have to get through all of those pops with a little bit of help there from the RC. King's going to be coming on through. Hopefully should help with the funneling. Push that queen up the left hand side, King and RC up the right hand side. Quad Expo and the Eagle in the core is a little bit nasty, but we've got the Queen now working on some of the Expos with the RC on the others. King making some nice progress up that right hand side of the base, able to snag quite a lot of it, but it looks like we're going to be needing our LaLo to push on through into that Town Hall compartment. Double Sweeper still up, which is going to be a pain for wherever we do decide to LaLo. Our Royal Champion can drop her ability, probably pick up some nice value here in the core. Taking down that final Expo. Both of the scatter shots are unfortunately going to remain up. We drop a minion down just to start work on the clan castle, which is a really smart play right there. Super Wallbreaker going to be giving Queen access to the outside of the base. Actually also opens up the scatter shot compartment, so that could be really nice here on the back end. Couple of Teslas going to be popping up on this left-hand side of the base. We try to just funnel just about enough to push our queen back into the base, but she is walking. Come on, queen, we need you to go in. Rest in peace, our healers. Needs to freeze the scatter. Goodbye, healers. Okay, really not ideal to lose our healers at that exact moment, but we're going to be pushing everything as hard as we can into this Town Hall compartment. We tome it through into that Town Hall. We're going to freeze up the enemy king. Our balloons get a nice split, really nice split. They're going to be able to take down the... Yo, how did our queen win against the king? This is crushed. Mask versus Clous. Mask wins. Love to see it. Beautiful triple coming in there from Mask. Absolutely crushing Clous of Queen Walkers. GG's in the chat for that one. I can only assume he's going to queen charge into the Town Hall. Though, knowing Mask, who knows? Yeah, he's coming in. Into the Town Hall compartment early. Needs to get a Coca-Loon in, then a healers. Here we go. Alright, couple more loons coming in. Trying to help with the funneling and to protect that queen a little bit. 4 super wall breakers. Fair play. So is he going to be queen charging this Town Hall? He might actually be pushing his queen up the core of the base, letting his king maybe push in to snag the Town Hall. He's done that a couple of times. In comes that super wall breaker. Queen looks like she might make her way towards the Town Hall. Needs to rage. Nice timing on that rage spell. Needs to deal with that enemy queen. Oh, okay. Our ability doesn't go off. That was pretty tight there. But luckily our queen does hold ability. We get a partial lure on the CC, which is a little bit annoying because ideally we could have got a full CC lure to get that poison down. Smart play on this balloon as that archer tower is focused in on the queen. A little bit of a nasty pathing for those healers, so we do have to drop an invisibility spell to protect our healers. There is the rest of the CC, so getting that poison spell down, honestly, not the best timing on the CC lure. Flameflinger still going strong down at the 6 o'clock compartment. King now going to be getting broken in to maybe push on through towards the single target Inferno. Again, we're really early with that poison, so we have to drop a couple extra troops there just to support our queen because the poison is no longer active. Are we going to freeze? We do. We're going to freeze up the single target Inferno, trying to protect our king so he can get through. Hopefully this queen can turn, because ideally we could do with her grabbing this scatter shot in the core of the base, freezing that single yet again. Need these healers to stick with our queen. They are doing just that. LaLo now going to be coming in from that 11 o'clock section of the base. Flameflinger is going to pop relatively soon. Early on the Eternal Tome ability. Queen hopefully might actually do something good here. Let's see if she does. Nope, she's going to probably shoot on a wall. Alright, still going. She breaks through the wall. She's going to push in. She deals with a multi, but that scatter shot is still what I'm worried about here on the back end. I'm not sure if our queen can reach. Nope, still not going there. Raging through the back end. It looks like we're going to be finishing on this scatter. We do still have the RC ability. We can drop down that freeze spell. There it is, and Mask is tripling yet again. Let's go. Mask is smashing Legends League right now. He's absolutely smashing Legends League. Another triple on the board for Mask. Mask going to be coming in with this next hit. He gets another box base. Alright, I'm not sure if he's hit this exact one, but he has hit a couple relatively similar. So far, his queen charges have been really nice. So far, his queen charges have been really nice against these Stella bases. So let's see how he's going to fare with this one. Queen is going to be coming in from that 9 o'clock side. In come those healers. We've got a sneaky goblin just doing a little bit of funneling work. Queen's going to be pushing down towards the scatter shot maybe. Going to be interesting to see what he does here because there's two singles, one in front and one behind that town hall compartment. Raging up his queen to push through the enemy queen. Oh no. We lost our queen ability. It's not the end of the world, but it does mean there's just a little bit more pressure now on Mask to maintain his queen's HP. We'll need to drop a rage. Hello, Mask? Rage? 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 Hello? Thank you. Okay, continuing to push on through. We've got another super wall breaker coming in. Queen's going to get through a little bit of the CC before luring out the rest. Nice super wall breaker giving access through into the core. Can wait a little bit here on that poison. Nope, he's going to drop it down anyway. Okay. Flameflinger is coming in from the 6 o'clock section on this one. Queen is dealing with that Lava Hound. Hopefully we can get through those pups nice and quickly with the help of the poison. Yes, that poison lasting long enough this time. Ideal. Single target Inferno now locking onto our queen. Remember, we no longer have her ability, so we are going to have to freeze, which we do need this queen to step up onto the single. Ah, she's locked onto the... Of all the things to lock onto, she chooses to lock onto the Town Hall first. It actually might not be the end of the world, but this back-end single target Inferno right here is going to lock onto her, even if technically I would say she's out with the range of it. But she's going to end up going down right there. King's coming in from this bottom section of the base with the Grand Warden, and we're dropping that Grand Warden ability off. That's really interesting. Okay, hasting a couple of balloons through this left-hand side. We're going to freeze up the single? I don't know if freezing that single was the best of plays there. We're going to rage the RC through the core. We have an RC charge going on right now. Yo, there is so much going on in this attack. I actually cannot keep up. We started with a queen charge. We now have a king walk and a royal champion charge going on. Our flameflinger got just a crazy amount of value. We can pop the RC ability here. That'll get us through the scatter shot. Yo, this is done, right? This is triple. Yo, he loses his queen ability right at the start. But let's go. He brings in another triple. That was really nice. Those healers switching on over to the RC actually came in clutch right there. Let's go. Another 3-star on the board for Mask. Beautiful hit. Alright, here we go. Mask coming in with his 8th and final hit of this stream. We have 1 multi, 2 singles. We've got... Really interesting. He's not really hit a base like this so far. Yo, is this Choco? Is this Choco? That we just had on Tuesday? Let's go. So we had Choco, this is Blueprint versus Blueprint. We had Choco through on the stream doing his own Legends League hits on Tuesday. And today he's going to be going up on defense against Mask from Strut Esports. So let's see how he is going to fare. Mask is certainly coming in against the big boys today. He had Clous earlier on from Queen Walkers, and he's now coming in against Choco, another blueprint builder. Alright, let's see what he can do. Pulling out the CC, he's going to be freezing up the headhunters right there. Nice freeze there, protecting his queen a little bit just to make sure we can use that poison down on the Lava Hound. Let's see where this Flame Flinger is going to be coming in from, if that's what he decides to use. King is going to be coming down through this left-hand side of the base. We have to rage our queen again. Luckily, we can hold that queen ability. His headhunter gets sprung away. Rip. Okay, couple more super wall breakers going to be coming in, giving this queen access now through into the core of the base, and of course, that town hall, which is so vital. King's going to take down the scatter shot. Flame Flinger still not appeared. Are we going to protect our king with a freeze? Yes, we are. We pop his ability. Hopefully this king can push on through to this single target Inferno. Queen now targeting that town hall. We're going to rage her up. Not sure that rage was actually needed there though. That is halfway in this attack. We're now going to have the LaLo coming in from that top section of the base. Rage is still lingering for our queen, so she should be able to push through this enemy queen. We've now changed to a Stone Slammer. We drop down that Eternal Tome ability as we push through towards this Eagle Artillery and the multi-target Inferno. Our second little LaLo now going to be coming in from this 3 o'clock compartment. Queen with her ability should be able to deal with this scatter shot down at the 6 o'clock compartment. Stone Slammer going to pop. A couple of loons and a Dragon Rider coming out right there. We have one single target Inferno to worry about here on the back end. We drop the RC ability. We have an invisibility spell to swag, and that, oh baby, is of course a triple. Mask finishing off with a beauty of a triple. He drops down that swag invisibility spell because why not? And that is a very, very nice hit coming in from one of our best pro players over at Blueprint. Remember, if you guys want to grab yourself a session, there are links in the description that you guys can check out. While you're down there, make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe as well, and let us know in the comments why you think Mask is one of the best players in Strut Esports.
Day that passes without you on my mind, not even 1 minute can end up before you come around.